All right. So let's pull this in. Let's create a project and try to use this
Mm-hmm.
to get started and try to feel it out.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. So I'm going to use the Create React app to just do a blank project.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna
So
build
just
a straight just a generated React app with create React app, and then we're gonna pull in React select. And we're gonna get that running.
yep. If I can remember how to do this. Can I do this? No. All right. Fine. No. Oh, there. Document. Okay. There we go. All right. So I always forget how to use this code. So I'm just gonna pull it here. Okay. It's
Yeah. And do you?
npx
Yeah.
create React. Yep. npx is nice because it lets you install without having to
Without having npm be
install.
installed.
Yeah, like if you use npm, you have to install it locally. npx just pulls it temporarily. It's
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Yeah. Very good.
All right,
Very good to use now.
select demo. Let's just call it this.
And you can use. I mean, create React app has npx, npm, or yarn. You can use whatever, but we're just gonna use npm and npx just because it's simple. We know what to do.
Yeah, I think it's gonna make me use yarn afterwards. So
Oh, well, there you go.
yeah, npx just for the initial. It's like so you don't have to install things globally anymore.
Mm-hmm. Right. And so, what's the difference between npm and yarn?
They're two different people, and I don't exactly know what the internal differences are, but back in the day, Yarn added a bunch of features that npm didn't have,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Yarn managed everything globally. They didn't install things locally or something, or at least they cached things globally,
Mm-hmm.
so it was faster when you started a new project. But I'm not exactly sure.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna just cd in here, and then we're just gonna boot up. Nothing new here. Just creating using the Create React app.
Yep. And then
Base.
I'll just and that gives you everything to start a React
Bam.
app locally.
All right, cool. So let's. All right, I'm just gonna terminate it. I'm gonna open up in VS Code,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll start it in here.
Yeah, we'll just work out of VS Code for the rest of this.
Oh, yarn start. All right, cool. Now let's play with this app. All right, so let's just do the getting started real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got. Look, they use yarn, so there you go.
Perfect.
All right, so I don't need my bash anymore.
Yep.
All right, so let me just stop this. Let me go ahead and add it. Let's check it out. All right, so we could just import it, put
Mm-hmm.
some options. That's it. All right,
Yeah, and then
cool.
we should just be able to drop it in.
What does it come with? Comes with. How does it say colors? How does it know that already? Flavors.
That's grouped. So
Oh, wait. That's not the basic
no,
one? Oh, well,
no,
let's
no,
just see
no.
what it does, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, back over here. So let's go ahead and create a new component. Select test. Select playground. JS. All right, oops.
Yep, it's
And
a
let's
fun
just go
little
ahead
thing
and
that it keeps asking you if you want to let ESLint run, and it's like, of course.
oh, right, because it has more privacy settings now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least that's
All
my
right, cool.
understanding.
So we got this. Let's go ahead and export it. Let's just call it select playground because that's what I called it.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's import it to the main. Let's go ahead and delete most of this stuff. Import right, just some setup and then we'll get going.
Yeah, and this is, if you're not catching a ton of this, if you're like brand new to React or to programming or anything like that, that's okay. Follow along. But most of this is just setting up so we get the React app actually showing the library. And then we're going to kind of, once we actually have some things working and we can kind of see how, we can actually dig into like source code and see and fix an issue or actually contribute. Oh yeah,
Can't export a constant.
Do you need to define const on that?
Well, I think you just do this. Right. Just putting too many syntax together.
Yeah.
Trying to do everything in one line. All right, there we go. All right, cool. So this is the basic. Here we go.
Yep.
Let
And it works.
Yeah, it works. Let me try to see. Put some styles in here just to see. If I can type. Oh no, you have to do an object. Come on.
Oh, gross.
I'll remember in a second how to code. All right, there we go. Just so you can see a little bit.
Yeah, give a little space.
All right, cool. So that's the basic setup. Oh, and you can already search in the basic setup.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
That's a pretty good default. That's so much. I mean, most people just want this search. Like when I'm working on a project, they're like, "Oh, can you add the search to the dropdown?" And that's always a pain in the ass. So like this right away, 2 seconds, and I have something that most people want.
Yeah, now you know. I mean, this is the great thing about going into open source too. Somebody's already, done all the legwork in getting this great component working.
Yep.
Do you want to try to? I mean, there's plenty of options in here. It looks like, and
Yeah,
the
let's try
groups.
from this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how the group works. Oh, look at that export default already. Okay,
Oh,
so it looks like we have some group styles, a badge styles, can change the color.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of.
Let's start here.
Actually. Yeah, you can just. I'm sure that it still works without
group
those styles.
Options. Okay, they have it in a data file.
Where's that data file?
Edit encode sandbox. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should have just done that instead of setting up a whole thing.
Well, yep, that probably would have been easier.
Cool. All right, so where's the data? Oh, here. Data
in
file.
docs.
Still nice to know how to put it in your own app. Okay, so
color option. You're looking for group options.
Right. Yeah, I just want to save this. Okay, so grouped options. Just gonna pull this up. All right.
Okay, it's just a label and then an array of other options.
Okay, yeah. So it's just an array of groups. The groups has a label and then it has the respective options.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like those are just an ID and a label.
Yeah, let's try to do this here.
Just put it in.
We don't need to do that one.
Put it in our playground.
All right, so we're just gonna use the same options twice. Doesn't really matter. And then all you gotta do, we don't need to export it.
Nope.
Is replace options with this, and then you're good.
We can go back to the. Let's run it.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh wait.
Your.
Oh, because they're the same.
Yeah. So it does do selecting by. It looks like ID. Or value if there's no ID.
Let's see flavor, colors. Okay, let's say green, yellow, red.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
Well,
come on. Yellow, red.
There you go. Your options.
Probably should name them
something different. And then you'll need to.
Just playing around, just trying to figure it out. Let's see. All right, there we go. Hey, look at that.
That's working. Now search for strawberry.
Oh, strawberry.
Green, strawberry. And then even the group options shows there, or the section headers, or group headers, or whatever you want to call them.
Man, I'm going to use this component more. This is really nice. component.
Yeah, this is a great find.
All right, let's just preview some of these real quick. We don't have to do each one of them. So it
Mm-hmm.
looks like they have a separate animated module.
Okay.
You import it separately.
Let's see what those look like.
Let's see what it does. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's something that we've talked about it. It's something we see asked for a lot, and so type something as well.
So the term for this is micro transactions, I think, or macro interactions.
Okay.
And it's just like those small animations that just make your app just a tad better.
Right. Right. So
Okay, so
start
what do you want
typing
me
and
to?
then click the X on the right there.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
This one?
Yeah. So start typing and then click
Okay.
that X. And it
Oh,
clears
that just cleared the
everything.
whole thing.
That's interesting.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
like that.
clear all though. See, clear all, we just implemented that at work.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny how long that took for people to implement that on every select box.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here already there.
Yeah, and you're going to use the same. You're going to use the same component everywhere, um, and it's customizable with options. So that's also the great thing with, any component-based system.
Yep. All right, cool. So here's the oh, it looks like they use Flow for typing instead of TypeScript, so that's something to notice.
Okay.
I don't see any types here though, so
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're using Flow for.
okay. So it looks like it's pretty simple to make an animated one. Mostly you just import this new make animated thing
Mm-hmm.
and then attach it in the components. Interesting.
Okay.
And they also show you how to do a default value. Oh, multiple select, because ours right now is single select. Let's see. We can also go through the docs just to view the different options. Here, let me try that one though.
Yeah.
That one's cool. All right, so I'm gonna break this out just so I don't start making too big of a one-liner like I'm a Python programmer or something.
Shots
It
fired.
is multi. By the way, I program in Python, so I'm making fun of myself here.
Well, we program in anything. So
Yeah,
if you
for sure.
select it now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
look at that.
multi-select
Look how
adds.
easy it is.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, that's great.
I love this component. I'm falling in love. Here we go. Okay, and they also have a sync, which is important because
Yep.
you're always going to do synchronous work when selecting. So let's see. Oh, callbacks and promises. All right, let's just
Okay.
check the promises code. Okay, so you actually
So,
change the select type here.
okay, async selects.
Oh, you can load them asynchronously. The
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, that's what
That makes sense.
yeah, I thought that would be pretty good as well.
I like how they demoed this with the set timeout and a custom promise. It's a
Yep.
very good demo.
Yeah, that's great.
Shows you how to mark that.
So you can, yeah, so what they're doing here is they're filtering inside this promise.
Right.
So
Making
yeah,
it seem like they just made a database query or something.
exactly. So with this, you'd probably make some sort of query to wherever you're trying to query from, and yeah, I mean you handle it all in this one component. You wrap around React Select, import this async, and you have it all right there. I mean you're probably using promises already. I'm sure you could just throw it right in there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do a little demo here where we can make a request to like the Pokemon API
Mm-hmm.
and just show how to do that. That'd be a good one to demo here.
Definitely.
All right, let's keep going. We're almost at the bottom here. So we got two more examples. We got a creatable component enables users to create new options with choosing existing. I don't understand. Let's see. What happens when I choose? Okay.
Let's go to the creatable page.
Oh, yeah, right here. What does it say? Creatable example. Let's see. On create option to handle new options.
If you type, can you enter in a new option?
Something else. Oh.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Oh.
And scroll down.
That's cool. Right. So it's like you have a list of presets. Oh, it's like, okay, so you're adding tags.
Yep. Yeah.
And so you're like, I'm going to tag it with orange, or I'm going to create my new tag. All right, I gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. Good feature. Another great feature.
Yeah. I mean, this is well put together.
Yeah. Obviously, they have thought about select options a lot. And
Any
this is a good one. Okay. So how do you do it?
uh, options, handle input
Oh, you use a
change.
creatable select. Here you go. That's why.
Okay.
It looks like they're okay. They're extending the state. Okay. They're just because they're making a state-driven component here. Okay, I gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, let's look at the last one. All right, some fixed options. So I guess like you have to have these, like maybe
Like
yeah, you
tags
can't
that you
delete
can't
them.
remove. Yeah.
Yeah, by default. Okay, cool. Let's just check out the code a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, fixed options extends. Oh, that's just the
Yeah,
default.
just
Wow, okay,
pass
this is a
in
lot
is
here.
fixed. Yeah, it looks like they're throwing all their state in here.
Right.
Uh, and then so they're yeah, so the on change they're just
Okay.
making sure the color options are correct. Then you
Yeah, it
just
looks like
yeah,
right here you can't when you try to clear it, it won't let you clear the fixed ones.
right. And
And they
then
have custom styles for those too.
right. And that's the rest of the code there.
Cool. All
Interesting.
right, I feel like we got it.
Yeah, I think we understand as an end user how we'd implement this.
I mean, there's quite a few more features. I mean, they have like tons of props, like State Manager.
Mm-hmm.
Click around here just a little bit.
There's probably,
Permanent.
if we look at some, hopefully there's some accessibility features. Is I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but I'm sure that's in there. What's upgrading?
Probably from going from one version to the next if they have breaking changes.
Yep, that's good. Also, a
All
good
right, I feel like we
example
got a
of
good thing.
yeah, a good
Oh, sorry.
example of documentation.
Yep, true.
Everything down to migrating. That's really what you want. And it looks like you can see the changes.
And they use their own. Oh, this is cool. They got their own. Of course, they use their own select box here to show you the differences. So
Exactly.
what's removed in each thing. So
That's
cool.
great.
All right,
Yeah.
let's try to build it.